Hello everybody, welcome to Sick of Shit Broadcasting. I'm the host of this program, Mr. Sick of Shit. Because just like you, I'm sick of the shit going on in this country, all over this country, and around the world. I mean, it's just everywhere. People trying to put farmers out of business all over the world. It's amazing. Nitrogen, of all things. I guess when people found out that less than half of 1% of the atmospheric gas, or gases, is CO2, they had to pick on a different gas that's always been in the atmosphere right from the very get-go. Oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere. Never caused a problem before, I wonder. How is it suddenly out of nowhere causing a problem over the last year or two? To the point that nitrogen has to be eliminated from the soil. Farmers, plants need nitrogen to grow and be healthy and become food. And am I the only one wondering what's going on with this? I think most of us have a pretty good idea, but am I the only one wondering? At any rate, it's recently been discovered by a scientist, no less, that the Earth's global temperature has not risen even as much as half a degree in the last 15 years. But somehow, we've been hearing not only the same narrative about global warming and climate change. We actually, not too many years ago, had French ambassador or somebody like that with John Kerry and who was it? Was it Emmanuel Macron or Justin Trudeau? One of them. At any rate, there were 3 or 4 people, including John Kerry, and this fella claimed that we had only like 100 days to avoid catastrophic climate change. Well, I don't know about you, but I ain't seeing it. Are you seeing it? I don't. The only catastrophes I'm seeing look like they could be caused by El Nino. Did I say that? I did. At any rate, there are people, if that's what you want to call them. I call them demonic forces. Ephesians tells us about these things. Evil in high places. There's no doubt in my mind it was talking about political places. Principalities, powers, what have you. Yeah. Told us about that, what to expect. Almost what to expect. Didn't tell us to expect that we were going to be looked at and seen as, thought of, as the following. Useless, meaningless, and worthless. But that is exactly the way that the vast majority of the human race is seen by the global elites. Now, what, generally speaking, do people across the board tend to do with anything that they have in their life that has become just 2 of those things? Useless and worthless. What do we do with it? We get rid of it, right? Don't have any need for it. Now you add human beings, the vast majority of human beings, into that particular equation. Well, why would we become useless and worthless to begin with? Could it be the advent of artificial intelligence, automation, and robotics? Could it be that all these things combined are going to render the majority of human beings to become obsolete, which then in turn would make us appear to be useless, worthless, and if we have no use for ourselves, much less for anybody else, we don't feel there is any value to our own life, nor does anybody else see any value in our life, and we become what maybe everybody might look at as being worthless. And if we, in turn, at some point in the future, feel that we are not only useless, but worthless, is there really going to be much of anything that feels like meaning in our life? Probably not. Depression City, it sounds like. So, if you've not only got the elites that are basically calling your shots all the time, every day, feeling that way about you, you feel that way about yourself, are you really going to put a whole lot of effort into trying to prevent your own demise? Or if they feel that it is your somehow at some point in the future your civic duty to allow yourself to be eliminated, I wonder, we saw how easy it was to scam everybody over the last few years, and a lot of them are still scammed about it. Is it really such a hop, skip, and a jump to think that people would actually be brainwashed into feeling, thinking, and believing that it would be their civic duty to just be eliminated? I'm not so sure, but I think that is possible. You get them from an early enough age and teach them something like that, and they'll grow up believing, yeah, that's my civic duty. If I'm not contributing to society, or something has come up that is preventing me from contributing to society, well, instead of being a cost on the system, maybe maybe that's what I should do. Just go ahead and go in someplace and let them get rid of me. It wouldn't be difficult. Start out early, like kindergarten, and teach them something like that right up till they become it. They're going to believe it. Why would they not? That's what they've been taught their entire life. It's coming to this, folks. Don't think it's not coming to that. How long exactly it's going to take, I don't know. But I don't think it's going to be very long. We've already seen the ads in Canada, how they make death by euthanasia look such a wonderful, peaceful, marvelous thing. And we've also found that it takes 6 months for someone who needs a knee surgery to actually even get the surgery, while you can ask for euthanasia in the morning and have it likely sometime done between noon and 5 the same day. But it takes 6 months to get a knee surgery. Don't think it's not coming here. It's coming here. That is, unless something comes along somehow, some way that stops all that from being possible. Of course, whatever it would be, whether it be a solar flare, EMP, CME, whatever might happen, cyber attack on the grid, banking system, it would still be pretty catastrophic for a hell of a lot of people and a lot of suffering. But at least under circumstances like that, we have a fighting chance of survival. How are you going to survive if something like that doesn't happen, and it does come to the point that they want to eliminate you? Good question. I'd be thinking about that now. I'd be thinking about that long and hard. Till next time, Mr. Sick of Shit, signing out.